ideal world, and I'm so excited. We have the queen of crafting. It's Toni Darroch. Oh, I'm so happy to have you on my show.
Thank you so much.
You are a legend of crafting. You've got a big following.
I wouldn't go as far as that, but yeah, I've been around a bit.
Oh, she's humble as well. Beautiful inside and out. Well, do you know, crafting is completely brand new to me. Yes. I know there's a huge following. Yes. People get really into it.
They do.
But it's a fun hobby to get into if you've not got into it before, or even if it's just not a hobby. You know how cards can cost a lot of money?
Yes.
Cards. And, you know, a lot of my family go, well, I'd rather you put the money into the present. But actually, if you make a card...
Handmade is the best.
Handmade, it means something. Everyone can just
keep them.
They keep them.
So when you get a generic one from the store, they always get bins, don't they? But when somebody's put some thought and care into their card making, they always get put in that special box.
So you're going to take me through it,
yeah.
Because I'm brand new to this, if you are as well. I'm sitting down. Tony's standing. She's getting right into it. I was about to say, I look like minute compared to you. But we have got, and thank you for this, because I know you collaborated with our management here, an Ideal World exclusive. It's going to be £40, and we are going to be the only ones to bring you this deal from Toni and her crafting company. And no one else is going to be able to get it. No one has ever been able to get it. So this is going to be exciting. What do we have?
So we've been here, this is our 6th show with Ideal World, Destination Craft, and we're loving it, right? So every time I've come, I've brought you something different. So this is fantastic folios, and you can't get it on my website or anything. The only place you can get it is here right now, so come and have a look at these wonderful goodies. So we say card making, but handmade, any form, whether it be album making, card making, whatever it is. If you're shuffling paper around, you're handmade. It's handmade.
Okay.
So in this particular kit, you're going to get, it's great value, guys, great value. So you get 420 elements in this particular one.
What's an element?
And elements are things to build with, so florals, toppers, tags, words and papers.
Like
so what you're going to get is all of the embellishments to just cut yourself and just be creative with.
So you cut them out?
Yeah, all these, you just cut them out, so you pick your sentiment, your style. But what it is the bumper pack, it's a plethora of different elements, so you are going to have to only just use these. So if you're a beginner and you don't want to invest a lot and you want to try before you buy, this is a great starter, okay?
Oh, I love this. Inspire, hope, faith, imagine, kindness.
So you are going to get lots of positivity.
Keeper of my heart, goodness.
Yeah.
Tonight. Oh, cheeky.
Tonight. Just you to pick that one. But basically, there are lots of individual, let's celebrate tonight as well. So you'll be able to pick all of the individual words and team them up and make your own unique sentiments.
Memories, happy butterfly kisses, laughter.
Comfort. Yeah, and then on that one, look, they've got different ones on there, sweetheart. So you can actually build your own. So you're going to get the full 420 elements. So you get tags, you get words. Then we get like insert pages, which are brilliant for just tops of cards if you want to do. So this has got that sort of...
This is so fun. So what do you do with these?
So this is like a vintagey feel. So you just cut them proud. You can put them on the front of a card. You can use them for these, sweetheart, where you like make the albums and things like that, and you put all of the embellishments inside. You could put teas in here, seed packets, giftables, after eights, all of the things that you want to sort of like make handmade. Keeper of my heart, and all of these pieces are built in.
This is one you prepared earlier.
Yeah, so there's that one.
It's like Blue Peter. I always wanted to be on that. Look at that. It's brilliant. Can we show you this? Yeah. So you've got Keeper of my heart here. So you've added this little butterfly on.
Yeah.
You've got the tags inside of there.
So you could write personal messages on. So say, for instance, you're going away and you could say, pack your bags, we're going away. Anything you wanted to. You can personalise them to your own unique style. And they've just got an eclectic mix of different vintage styles where you can add your twines and your embellishments. So let's just go through some of the items.
These are amazing. Yes, sorry, I'm loving this.
So you get all of these.
This is an exciting. It's like Toni Heart and Blue Peter all in one.
So you get all of the embellishments with the different flowers, different tones, roses. You've got your wisteria, your daisies, your hydrangeas as well. So you just cut these proud. Just get your scissors and have a cut.
So you get all of this.
You get all of this. So this is a 420 piece. You get your solids.
And what would you do with the solid?
Your card making. So you can use them for your card making. You can put the flowers on.
Would this be the actual card? Or
you can cut it and put it onto a card if you want to. I'll show you in a second. I've got a cute little quick demo because I know the demos have to be super duper speedy.
Yeah.
But you get your solids as well, so you can incorporate lots of different types of crafts. So it's not just putting you in an album making system, it's also putting you in lots of...
So we're getting all of this.
So you get all of the bumper, all of that in there.
Yeah.
And let me just tell you that this itself would be 20 quid.
Okay.
Just itself, just for that. So the value that you're getting in today's...
Fantastic folios. So there you go, 40 texture papers, 40 toppers, 72 tags, 108 sentiments, 160 flowers, 5 by 7 inches paper, contains 420 elements. Okay, so that's that.
So then you also get your album type style covers. So this is where this comes into play. So you get all of the different sort of like designs on here. These are double-sided, so the pattern on the interior and the exterior.
So these would be the cards?
Yeah, so these could be your cards. You could fold these in half. They're a little bit thin just to be standalone cards, oh sweetheart. What you would need to do is put them onto a card blank as well. Yeah. So you have the interior, the exterior, and you can use them just as pattern papers or inserts if you wanted to.
And then you could put that inside to do the right. Oh, see,
I'm
learning fast here. So you would cut it here, and then, gosh, that would be beautiful.
So you've got lots of different ones. So we've got magnolias, which are like clean and simple. And as you go through the system, then we go from the magnolias into some lovely wisteria designs.
Oh, the foxgloves.
And then, foxglove, sorry, darling. And then down onto...
I only remember that because randomly, when I was a child, I had to paint one in art class. So you remember.
And did it go well?
It went all right. It went all right. I don't think I've kept it. Oh, roses. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Roses.
Some cute roses. And then you just get them in different formations and different tones. So these are like your album front covers, but equally you can cut straight down the centre and use them on a card. So you also get this as well. So that's part of that bundle as well.
So and then... 40. Oh, you get this as well? Oh, we're still going.
So 20, 20, 20. Okay. So you get the old die system as well to make your little envelopes, your little pages, your album.
What's the die set? I don't know what this is.
Oh, this is great. I'm loving this, guys. So she doesn't know what a die is.
What does this have?
So basically, the metal die cuts the shape of something. So you have an envelope. Yes, we have a die cutting machine as well on the website.
Oh my gosh, how exciting. We've got machines and everything here, guys.
Got machines and everything.
Sorry, Tony. Sorry to stop you for one moment. We've got the price on because £40, right, $39.99, free delivery. We're even paying for the delivery as well. I'm very lucky today. We've got free delivery coming out of our ears. We're going to pay for the delivery on this. You're getting 420 elements here. You've got 36 album covers here, and you're getting this pack of die, which I'm going to find out how and why you use this to cut out the shapes, right? To cut the shapes out of these, $39.99 for the lot, the entire lot. You've got a free phone number, 0800 051 7878. If you input your details on the line, you can reserve one at £10 in 4 interest-free instalments. You get the lot, actually. You're getting everything here. It's today's star buy. We're joined with our crafting expert, Toni. So if you have any questions for her, text in on the text number at the bottom of the screen. Okay? Right.
Come and say hello.
Come and say hello.
We're super excited.
So this is everything you get. The die set, this and this.
Yeah, and it's super duper value. So let me just open. In fact, let me just open this because that is a great. I'm so excited that we've got. I mean, not everybody does craft, and it's wonderful, right? But isn't it wonderful to have a presenter who is blooming brilliant, like, by the way.
Oh, bless you.
Asking these sorts of questions.
Can I ask you, what made you get into crafting? Did you find it calming? Is it de-stressing? Do a lot of people find that with the stress of the world that it...
It is, and I got into it because I lost my mum quite young, and I used it as a distraction. But a lot of people find that they either lose loved ones or a little bit of mental health, suffer with anxiety a little bit, so they just find it as a distraction, shuffling some paper. Yeah, very calming.
A lot of people paint as well. It's supposed to be, you know, great for mental health, like doing something creative.
Well, that's what I do.
Even if you're not very creative, sometimes, like, everyone can be in their own way. And this is... With the die cast, I can imagine it's quite easy for even someone who's not that creative naturally.
Super easy. I would always just say buy a bundle that's got bits and pieces of everything in, like this one, and then some cardstock. You're going to need a die cutting machine. Die cutting machines are on the website as well. That's your one-time investment. You'll only buy a die cutting machine once. Once you've bought a good one, you'll just use it for the rest of your craft entirety. So have a look at that. That's on the website. But let's just show you very quickly how we make a quick album. Now, we have made these into sort of like album shapes for you, should you wish. So an album is something like a keepsake where you can pop in like anything, memorabilia, pictures. You know the photos that you put in your bed, in boxes under beds that never see the light of day? Why not put them into an album, and then when friends come over, or you're reminiscing, or you're talking about your mum or your dad because they're past, pull them out and go, can you remember this? And you're all there in your Christmas jumpers from past, because you all used to do a Christmas jumper picture, didn't you? Or just things like that. Or just to say, hey, how are you? Sending you a virtual hug. Here's some you like flavoured tea. I heard you say over there, don't you?
Flavoured tea and coffee.
Yeah, so you could put some different flavoured teas in and put like Monday, Tuesday, and have one a day. And this is just to let you know that I'm thinking about you.
That's a lovely idea.
So it's
right,
just
let's make one.
It's above and
beyond.
beyond.
I'm excited. We've got loads and loads of people on the lines. It's one of those things that people either try for the first time and think, well, this looks like a bit of fun. Some people want to save money on cards because they're ridiculously expensive. Handmade cards can be so... I saw a handmade card that was like £4.50 and I was like, for a card. It means so much more if you can make it yourself, and it is relaxing, it is de-stressing, it's kind of a fun hobby. And Toni's going to take us through it. So, hold on, you can't skip levels because I'm so new here, Toni. So, you got one of these from the album.
Yeah, I did.
And then you've taken this bit of the metal and you've put it...
face down.
So this is with the cutting bit, with the ridgy
line,
bit.
It'll go down, face down.
It's going to go that way.
And then when I run it through, it will cut the design out there, giving me...
Could you press it hard, or you need to get one of these machines?
You need a machine. But if you are passionate about craft and getting into it, it'll be a one-time buy. So I'm just going to pop this through here. Now, not everything we've brought to you here on Ideal World requires a die-cutting machine. Now, if you've bought from us from the last 5 times that I've been here, and now you're thinking, I absolutely love everything that Toni's brought here, now's the time to invest in a machine. So you just run it through your machine. It's got a hand crank.
Where can we get this?
This is on the website.
This is on the website?
Ideal website, yeah.
The Ideal World website?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, how much are these?
$159.
Can we show?
I think. You need this machine. It's a blooming good machine.
Oh, we got them in the show?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. We got the machine. If you want the machine, I think it's not... I thought it was like something like 200 quid. It's like 159 or something.
And it's an A4 die cutting machine.
And
it's the biggest you're going to need.
Got it. Yeah.
It's the biggest you're going to need. So you're not going to buy a small one and then go, oh, now I need a big one. So you're going to have to buy. Don't need to. That is just one machine that you're going to buy, and it's so good. So then when you take it off the page here, look what happens. And you pull out your die. And can you see?
I thought we were going to have to spend ages, because I was thinking I don't cut straight.
So then
right.
It's put the little embossed hinge in there as well. Nice. So, and then you have your little album. So you could just pop them onto your plate, run a ton through, do 10 at a time, make 10. If you're doing them for craft fairs, you could sell them. You can sell them to recoup a little bit of money back for your craft if you want to.
So can we make something with these?
Of course, so I've already cut a lot of bits.
Let's make a card. Let's make a card.
Okay, so I've already gone ahead and cut a lot of the bits.
So these are all sorts of different cuts and pieces. Yeah. So how do you use all of these?
Let's just show you some of the pages when they're pre-cut. So when you cut, say for instance, if you cut this one with the hinge, you end up with like a hinge. And then all you do there is on a tape or a glue from your stash.
And what glue should you use?
Any you want to. I would use a wet glue, but for speed on air, I always use a tape pen because it's just easier. But you can use a tape pen too. And then all we would do there is, say for instance, we just get our little album at the front, and then if you pop this on the side, just stick it down there. We now have a little page.
Nice.
And then we'll just take some of our other elements. Let's show you another one here. So also in the set, as die cut set as well, you get pockets. So I've put glued two little pockets on.
How have you managed to do that?
So I'll just take it off. It's only on with the temporary adhesive there. So it comes with the pre-scored lines, and all you do is you fold them in. Excuse me.
And then create a little pocket.
Just create a little pocket. So if you've got...
The possibilities are endless, really, aren't they, with this?
No 2 albums are ever going to be the same.
Yeah.
So if you want to pop that on the front there. Now we've got a little pocket. And let's have a look what... So we've got Inspire. So
do
now
you know,
you can see it's quickly coming.
Like this. I have them all around my house.
Yeah, I do.
You know, do you?
Yeah.
It's so important. You know, like they say about daily gratitude and affirmations. It's really true, isn't it?
I love any sentiment that's going to make me feel good, or
Yeah, me
anybody
too.
else feel good as well.
So can I figure out? I want to stick that
you
here.
can.
Oh, this is so fun.
So this
Where
is
has this been all my life? So you have
That's
to do
it,
Oh,
that's
this
it.
is a glue pen, is
Yeah.
it?
So also in the set you get.
One of these before. These are really great. I am so happy
You can
with
come again.
everything.
You can come again. So in the set as well, we get this little envelope die as well. So you can create your own little mini envelope. So all we do is we fold it in.
I've made one, Tony. I'm very excited. Well, you did most of it.
You see that?
I just stuck on inspire, to be fair, but I hope I've inspired you.
I now got a little envelope that you could
Oh,
put.
that is gorgeous.
Yeah, so you could pop a little sentiment in, or you could take one of the tags.
Oh my gosh, I missed you doing that. Can you do it again? Can you do it again?
It cuts
How to
like
do
that.
it?
It's just like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
It just cut like that. So
I'm
it cut.
amazed. I'm easily pleased, aren't I, Tony? I love it. I
so
love
it cut
it.
like so. You just fold it in. You can tape it down if you want to, and then you could take one of your quotes. So it could have a pull-out quote if you wanted to, or you could seal it with a little seal. And then on your little card you've got going on here, you could pop your little secret message or your little envelope into the front of your card.
Oh my gosh! And you've made this just using everything in the bundle.
Yeah, we haven't touched anything else.
Apart from the die machine.
Once you get your die cutting machine, you really are literally good to go. So you've got all of the embellishments. So here's one I cut from a rose one as well. So quite simply, it's got that simple, like sort of, I hate the word gusset, but it's got a little bit of depth there, so you can absolutely go ahead and decorate your pages.
Yeah, I don't like the word gusset.
No, it's not very
Let's not
nice.
bring that into the show.
No. And then you
We're
have
talking about pretty flowers.
yeah. And then you just cut some of the flowers from the embellishments, and you could. Where's your little
How do you
album?
cut them out with the die?
I just cut this with the scissors. The one.
Just with the scissors, so you do go around.
So when you take your tape pen, then all we do then is just pop some tape behind. Quite simply, and then you could decorate the corner of your pocket and have that floral embellishment on the pocket.
You've
and
done
then
that in minutes. Do you know, if I saw that in a luxury shop, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's the most expensive card I've ever seen.
Yeah, so
and you've done it in seconds.
Build it yourself.
I need to give you a call to action, really, because we're selling a hell of a lot of these. You're getting the lot. You're getting all of... Shall we show you again? All of these, you're getting the little tags with the quotes, okay? You're getting the tags with the quotes, loads of them. You're getting this here as well, where you can put the little notes inside the cards. You've got two different types of designs there. Sorry, I'm messy. Then you've got your flowers there as well. You've got your blocks there too. You've got all of this, plus you've got the die cut here to cut out the different shapes. Plus, you've got the whole of the album covers on here as well. $39.99. This is absolutely exclusive to Ideal World, this price. And free delivery. We're paying for the delivery as well. You've got a free phone number. You've got a money-back guarantee, unopened, unused. We will be checking. And if you input your details, you can reserve the lot of £10 in 4 interest-free instalments for you, friends, family. Get your messages into Tony as well. The text message number is free and on the blue bars for questions, white bar 0800 051 7878 is for the star by price. And we're soon going to move live to the die cutting machine. Okay. We've got some wonderful messages coming in for you. So we're about to close this up. Michaela says, hi Tony and Lindsay. Fantastic folios, looks amazing and great value. It has everything. So much inspiration in this bundle. Much love, Michaela. Thank you, Michaela. Someone says, good afternoon, everyone at Destination Craft. Tony have brought such a beautiful folio set to Ideal World today, amongst other beautiful products on the table there. Such a lot of versatility here. Fabulous value for money too. What a great star buy. You both look gorgeous today, ladies. Oh, and the name's gone off the... Who? Connie T.
Oh, Connie,
thank
thanks,
you,
darling.
Connie. Big heart for you. Now, lots of people on lines for the bundle. There's a few more left. If you keep going to idealworld.tv and go to recently aired products, you can see if there's any left. If you prefer to use the phone, then you can use the customer services number in a minute. But Tony, everyone wants the die cutting machine as well. It's lovely. It's pink.
I know. I've got an obsession with pink. If you haven't gathered, just to show you the bits there, I cut some of the words and a picture, and I put it on a white card, and we have a card. So you don't have to do the album. Just need to stick it on with some tape.
So this is it. That's it. You've just cut that out,
White card blank, piece of the paper,
Nice.
and then some words.
Okay.
So you can make your own cards as well. Don't think you have to make the albums. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the machine. So good, right, guys? So this is
beautiful.
brilliant for all your craft. So die cutting with the metal dies, but you can emboss with your embossing folders. We do have embossing folders on the Ideal World website as well. So if you want to emboss, now let's show you emboss.
Does this come with the die cutting machine?
It doesn't, but I want to be able to show you what the machine can do. Is that okay? Is that all right?
Give us a demo. We've got people already wanting the machine.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to bring in the price for the machine. It's last in stock. It's been selling out. Everyone wants this.
We did bring a lot of these, the first show we brought to you, so you literally have what's left.
Well, we got them at 159 and pennies. And I'm new to all of this, but apparently that is...
It's a good
price. For the
price.
quality,
it is
the most amazing price.
It is.
So at 159 and pennies, we've got the very last in stock of these. So if you want to get the machine, Toni's going to show you exactly what you can do with it. And any questions, please text her in. She'd love to interact with you. It's nice when we get the messages. The text message number will be on the blue bar at the bottom of your screen. Okay, but to dial 0800 051 7878. Look at the fail odds. Already people clambering over to get the rest. And if you input your details, which is all confidential, but you can reserve it at 32, okay, for the month in interest-free instalments. Fiona in sunny Edinburgh. Well, glad it's sunny there, Fiona.
Hi,
it's not down here.
It's not, is it?
It's not. It's really cold
Damp
today.
squid.
It's like winter came
I'm
back.
always cold, though.
So am I. So am I. I was saying I just only stopped using my hot water bottle last month.
Oh.
But there you go, yeah. Good afternoon, Toni. Great to see you back on our TV. What an amazing collection. Gorgeous colours and designs. Have a fantastic show. Right, this is going fast, so tell us what it can do.
Right, so you've seen me just cut it with a metal die. It'll cut all your metal dies from any brand. So if you are a supporter of other brands, that's brilliant, right? You can use it with this machine. So it comes with its pink plate and it comes with 2 clear plates.
Yeah.
All you're going to do for your die cutting is exactly what I've just done there, is you're going to put your paper on, put your die face down, and run it through the machine. Put your sandwich on. This is called a sandwich. When we put something in between, we call this a sandwich. Okay?
So are these separate?
No, they come with the machine.
Oh, they come with
Everything,
the machine. So sorry, talk me through it
get
again. What have you got in here? So I'm just a complete novice.
Okay, so when you...
So this is
the bottom plate. So
an
this is what you
embossing.
cut into, the bottom plate.
Okay.
This is your B plate. It doesn't really matter which way you use your plates. They're both the same width, okay?
And what does this do?
So this is just to go through. This is to fill the space in the mouth of the machine, and I'll show you that in a second.
And then for cutting?
Yep, you put your cardstock on there. You then take your die, and you always put your... Sorry, darling.
That's all right.
You always take your die and pop it face down onto the cardstock like so.
Okay.
And then we always sandwich, and we just open the mouth of our machine and we run it through. So let's just very quickly do this, and then I'll emboss. So you can die cut, you can emboss. It does lots and lots of things. But like I say, once you've done it once...
Basically presses it. You couldn't like stand on it and
no,
get
you
the
couldn't
same
stand
result.
on it. It's like it's like a thin blade, but it's not a cutting blade. It won't cut you or anything. Can you just see that cut? It won't cut you or anything, but it's just enough just to go through that paper. It goes up to paper thickness cardstock of over 300 GSM, which is like your heavy weight. And it goes through the finest as well. It cuts through your glitter, it cuts through your foam, it cuts through your mirror board. And then
is this the cute little envelope you did?
So then all you do is you just fold.
Oh my gosh, I love the little envelope.
So just to show you, that's how it die cuts, quite simply. So we die face down. I will say to you, on the box, when you get the box home, there's a QR code. Scan the QR code, and there's like hundreds and hundreds of videos me using.
So how
our
would
die cutting machine.
You just put a bit of sticker there and there on the edge, and then that's it, your little envelope. Oh, sorry, I'm a complete novice,
a giddy
Toni.
kipper.
A what?
You're called a giddy kipper in my world.
What's that, giddy kipper?
Excited.
I'm very excited.
What's
about
a giddy
her.
kipper?
A giddy kipper. I like that. I'm a giddy kipper.
Hey guys, we'll get her on board. We'll get her on board.
I'm becoming a crafter.
So let me show you an embossing folder. Now there are if you like this demo, which I think you are going to do, you're probably going to buy the machine and then you're going to buy embossing folders. So basically, embossing folders have like a unique emboss system where you run it through the machine and it embosses the cardstock like an expensive card you would find in a store. Can you see that there? So it's like another sandwich.
Oh yeah.
Super cool, right? So let's take some paper here from our Star Buy. Let's pop it in. You can actually see the design a little bit better there now. So I'm just going to take this excess off. You cut it in your guillotine or with your scissors. I'm just going to do it by hand for speed here. And then all we're going to do is, because this is way thicker than our die, I'm just going to get rid of that one. It doesn't matter which one you get rid of, they're both the same thickness. I'm going to pop that onto the pink, and I'm going to put this on as well. So basically that sandwich is going to compress into that paper, giving you the rise and fall. So it's called embossed and debossed on any cardstock. So glitter, mirror board, paper, whatever you want to emboss.
This would save a fortune on Christmas cards, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you know, cards, every month there's someone's birthday, I know.
I know.
Every month it's like a constant flow in our family. It's like a constant thing. This would be fun. It's like do one card a month for your beloved. Oh,
so you can't see it yet. You can see it probably.
I can see it. I can feel it.
If you lift it up.
Oh, wow. Can you see that? I know it's pretty difficult.
Because I've used pattern paper, but let me show you now.
Oh, you can see it on the back there as well. Can you see that, girls?
Deboss.
And guys.
So nice. Yeah. And then...
Do you get any men crafters?
Yeah.
Actually, Yanis.
Yanis can craft.
Yeah,
kids craft as well. So I've just taken a white ink pad.
It must be great to do with kids.
It's brilliant. I have so many people do it with their kids. I did a huge giveaway not so long ago with kids in summer holidays for craft. It just went...
What a great idea. Let's make some cards for Nanny and Grandad, and then it's done.
Yeah.
You don't buy one then.
Yeah. It's like...
Multitask. I'd be that kind of mum. Let's multitask.
So then the white ink pad is on the website. All of our ink pads are on the website. Check them out. So I'm just going to tap this design because that cardstock is quite dark, and watch what happens.
Tony, we're about to sell out.
Of the die cut machine.
We're about to sell out. We're going to have to move on in a minute.
Let me just show you very quickly.
It's too popular. Do you know, we've got to order more of these machines.
So let's...
They're so good at 159.
There we go. You get your beautiful...
Oh, there you go.
Can you see the 3D now? So you don't have to use a white. You do not have to use coloured cardstock. You can use white, and that'll bring me on to what we've got, other things we've got in the show, and I'll show you that as well.
Even without the white, though. Can we get this embosser on our website?
It's on.
It's on the website.
Everything's
on. The embosser.
The embossing, our 3D embossing. Yeah, they're already on. There's lots of different ones. Yeah, that's the next item on the show. So.
Well, I hope we'll have time to do them all today, but this is your last call for the machines. If you need one of the machines, it's one of the best apparently on the market.
You're not going to get this machine anywhere else cheaper. It's on my website, but it's over 200 quid.
Oh, is it? For the same thing?
It's the same thing.
Well, thank you for telling us. Over 200 quid, direct with stamps.
It's a good
by
machine.
Me.
Oh, I'll sell it all day long at £200 because I know how good it is.
Yeah. So there you go. Exclusive
nice
Ideal World price at 159 and pennies. Now, what's up next?
So next, I think if it's okay, we're going to look at Quattro D.
Oh no, paper punches.
Oh,
paper punches.
So if you are into the album making, have you ever seen these?
No, I'm new to everything. They look like staplers or hole punches.
These are our great deal as well today. So basically they cut this shape. So maybe you don't have this shape in a die cutting, or you don't have a die cutting machine. Maybe the investment for a die cutting machine is too much.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have options with your craft. So these are two shaped punches. So basically they have the punch, they're called punches because they have that punch technology, and underneath, whatever you punch sits in this little recess here. So let's get some paper and show you how it works.
It's like an elaborate hole punch then, isn't it?
So I like to turn my punch upside down so I can see where I'm popping the paper. And you pop the paper in this little mouth here.
Yeah.
And you literally, and they're super easy and they're self-sharpening. So every time you punch, it sharpens, so they're never going to go blunt.
Amazing.
So then you can just open your little, and we have a little
and then you have the little shape. So actually you want to have the cutout shape on your paper, but you can actually use the different shapes as well. And how much are these on your website? Do you know?
These are $17.99 each on mine. $17.99 each on mine.
Oh, great price. Where are we going? We're doing a set of 2 for $24.99, so you get both of these, okay?
So if you wanted tabs to pull things out of, you've got the decorative element there. You could pop them in the top if you wanted to. You could decorated tabs. So that's one design there with that. I'll just pop that there. Let's just show you this one. So if you are maybe crafting on speed or crafting at speed.
At speed, yeah.
On speed, sorry.
No, don't do that.
Crafting at speed. You just pop it.
That's a unique combo.
Sorry about that, guys. So you could just take the cardstock, do a whole bunch at the same time. 4, 5, 6, however many you wanted to. They all just sit in there. And then when you open them up, drop them all out. That one's got stuck. I can't believe I just said that.
No, it's making me giggle because I was thinking,
Made me nervous.
because crafting is a very relaxing sort of pastime. If you're like, suddenly I need to make a card.
Really quick.
Yeah, it's so-and-so's birthday today and I've forgotten. Quick, we need to craft at speed now. We need to
Yes,
get it done.
oh, I promised I'd make it and I forgot. Here we go. So just to show you with that little window open,
Yeah.
I take these out personally. I just punch and I'm ready to go. Now, I've got some cards stuck in there, but it's not going to do it now. My piece of card stuck in there. I need to get my pokey tool in now. Let's do this one.
Yeah.
So you just pop it in quite simply, like I say, and I get rid of that little this one here and then just punch and then it just
pops out.
Yeah, super
Especially
easy.
they're great for little tabs and things like that.
And if you are the album maker, then you really are going to need these because they're a great asset to adding decorative elements to all of your bits and pieces on your card making projects.
Well, I tell you what, people flying into this is getting two for the price of one now. So, I mean, they're only like £12.50 each. £12.50 each, and you get both. Well, you get both of them for this price, of course. So you've got your free phone number, you've got your money back guarantee, okay? And if you input your details, you can reserve both of them at £8.33 in a few interest-free instalments. Please get your messages coming in to myself and Toni. Toni would love to hear from you, our expert crafter. The text message number for questions is on the blue bar at the bottom of your screen. But to get dialing now, it's on the white bar, 0800 051 7878. You've got a free phone number, you've got a money back guarantee. I've got to move on. I know there's loads and loads of you there, but we've only got Toni for 1 hour, so I want to bring you everything. We're about to move on because up next, we were going to do the
Quattro D.
The Quattro D. Now, what is this?
So basically, we've got two designs that are brand new to the TV today. We have Quattro D Paris and we have Quattro D Hibiscus. One's floral based and one is that lovely Paris tower with the flowers around. So let's have a look at this one first. If
Now,
that's
this
okay.
one's close to my heart for many reasons.
Tell me.
My grandmother's from Paris.
Right.
And the first day, my fiance, he took me for a first day ice skating here.
Very nice. How long ago was that?
10 years.
Oh,
yeah.
You don't look old enough.
It's because I do the anti-aging section in the morning. I'm an anti-aging expert. Thank goodness it's paying off. But yeah, sorry, talk us through.
No,
so
it's
what
all
do you
right.
do
So
with this?
putting paper and journaling and folios aside, now we're going to move into stamping, die cutting, stenciling and embossing. I've just shown you embossing with that lovely floral. So let's show you what you're getting. Now the value is just amazing. We have the QR code with all of the demos on there as well, so I hold your hand throughout the whole process. So you're probably like, oh here we go, what's happening now? So you have your layering stencils, which are numbered 1 to 5.
Okay.
And that gives you this. And you're like, oh, okay.
How does that turn into
How
that?
does that turn into that? So you layer your stencils. Let's just very quickly show you. It's such an easy concept, but it's going to enable you as a handmade card maker to create cards that cost a fortune in store.
Yeah.
Okay, so they are numbered. You can see just etched here, 1, 2, I believe it's 5 or 6 in this, or 6.
6, an extra bonus.
So all we do is we pop it into the corner of our card and you ink through with a blending brush and a coloured ink pad. So for instance, you just go through.
Could
so
you
we
use
do number
any
1.
colour pen? If you don't have the ink, could you use a colour pen or pencil?
You could use a pen. It'd be a little bit more timely. And I would say if you are investing in craft, you need some ink pads. You're going to need all of the
But if you're trying this for
things.
the first time, you could use pen or...
You could use a pen if you
colour
have
pen.
a pen
Felt
at
tip?
home. You could use a felt tip pen, but you won't probably get the results that you actually want as a crafter or a handmade card maker. So you could, there's absolutely no trying it. You could use paints if you wanted to. So if you've got paints, watercolour paints, you could use those.
That would be nice, because paints, everyone has
paints. Yeah,
yeah.
they do.
Oh, beautiful.
So, but equally, we have a ton of ink pads on the web. So you do 1, 2, and just follow this number system.
Right.
3, 4. So follow the numbers, just line it up. And then what happens is you ended up with 5 and then 6. And 6 puts the splats in, but you don't need to have the splats. So that's your layering stencils, okay? I haven't had to learn colouring.
Each stencil, you apply it in the same position, but you do a different colour, and then it comes...
Yeah. So I could do a yellow and orange, I could do... Let me show you some samples, because that might be really helpful.
I've got to get the price on, and I am so excited about this. Even just for the stencil, $34.99. $34.99, and we haven't even showed you half of what you're getting here. Free phone number, money back guarantee, and input your details to get this at £11.67. Right, just for this I'm happy. I mean,
oh, bless you.
Look at that.
That's just stencil. That's without even doing the Paris Tower and everything else.
I want to have a go. I want to have a go. So, you made this, did you?
These are all from my design team, so I send the product to our design team, and they make me pretty samples for shows like so.
Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm going to have to make this for my guy. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, it's really heavy.
And it's 3D.
This would cost a fortune.
Yeah,
in the
and it's
card
handmade,
shop.
so you just can't beat
3D.
handmade.
Okay, how do we do this then? So we've
Right.
got this stencil as well.
Yeah, that's a stamp.
Okay.
So you do your stenciling, then you
Yeah.
take your stamp
All
and
right.
you stamp your stamp on. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, Toni, I'm a beginner. I have no clue how you would do that.
Yeah.
There's always an example on the back of our packets, and don't forget, I hold your hand throughout. So just scan this code when you get it home, okay?
Okay.
So you stamp, and then
Hold on, I need to know how to stamp.
I need to know how to stamp.
So you'd open this up.
So you would
I'm
have
really
an
intrigued.
acrylic block or a stamping tool.
Okay, can I not put it through the machine?
No, you don't put stamps through the machine, darling. You physically ink them up with an ink and stamp. Okay, so this is different to...
So you would take this,
Yes, you would take this,
put colour on it.
ink it up.
and
Let me
then-
show you. You would ink it up with your ink pad.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then stamp it on
that's
there.
right. And then what would happen is
Yeah.
you would end up with something that looks like this.
Oh my gosh.
So as soon as you add the stamp, the detail comes to life.
No way.
Yeah, so look. Let's show you guys.
Yeah, show me, because this looks amazing. And what else do you get in
It's
the
the
pack?
4-stage system is
Do you
this
get this
one.
as well?
Yeah. So then you stamp.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, you stamp the design in on top of your flowers. Then we use what we've just used in our folios, the die, and we cut it out, and you end up with what you've got in your hand. Okay.
Right.
So let me show you now how we
And how
add
would this be incorporated?
that. I'm going to do it for you, but that is how you end up with the embossed image on your design.
Wow.
So let me I'll give you
My
some.
gosh, this is a really good value pack.
So here I'll show you
How
how
amazing
we
is
emboss
that?
it as well, guys. But basically, all of the elements in Quattro D you can use as independent. So if you just want to stamp, there's this.
Oh my gosh,
is
I
in the
love
windy.
it.
She loves a bit of sparkle.
Look at that. That is a Lindsay card right there. Look at this. Have you seen this? Love the Eiffel Tower, sparkly bits. Oh my word. I'm in crafting heaven. Look at
So
that.
you can
That's
really jazz it
amazing.
up and make it your own.
That's so amazing. I
Good, isn't it?
absolutely love it. Yeah.
So you couldn't get that in a store, could you?
If you did, you'd be paying a
lot
load of
of
money
money.
for a
Yeah.
card like
And
this.
the very fact that you've enjoyed making it is just amazing for what you buy it at.
Exactly, you enjoy making it, but also you can say to whoever I made that.
And the person that gets it is going to have a massive smile on their face, and
Yeah.
you're going to feel incredibly proud.
You can even frame that
You could put it in a frame.
and have it on the wall, couldn't you?
So
That
here's
is
some.
beautiful.
Here's some just with pattern papers. So if you just want to team them up with pattern papers, they don't have to be. What if you want to be a little bit artistic and paint them?
Let's chat soon.
Yeah, so you do not have to team them up with the rest of your stash if you want to. Super, super pretty. So, you know, just...
It is amazing what you can do. So you can do all of this with
Yeah.
this kit. This
Let
is
me
an
show you.
amazing kit.
Let me just lay it out.
$34.99, the Quattro D. So what
Let
do you
me
get
lay
in
it out.
summary?
Okay, let's just lay it out. Let's just
Before
get
we
rid of
move on, because
these.
we've got more to bring you, but like,
So,
what do we get? We
in
get
the Quattro
these.
D, you get your layering stencils.
Yeah.
You get your stamp.
Okay.
You get your dies and the words. Okay, so it cuts it. We get some words as well, so it die cuts the words. And then you also get your 3D embossing folder. Okay, so let's emboss this image that we've already got here. So I've got one here. So quite
I
simply,
love this set. This is a brilliant set.
it is brilliant for pushing your boundaries in craft. If you're starting, you're going to be starting at high-ranking card making, in my opinion, if you
There's
use
ranks
Quattro
of
D.
crafters.
Well, there's beginners, there's advanced, but this is just going to throw you straight in at the deep end, and your cards are going to be amazing because the system just works beautifully. So then all you do is you take your design that you've stenciled and you've stamped, then I've die cut. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 3D embossing folder, I'm going to bring it to the front of my embossing folder and line it up best I can. If you've got a bit of a tremor or a shake or your eyes are not great, don't worry about it. Don't put yourself under pressure. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to pinch it shut.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to take my plates and we're just going to pop it on here. And remember, you just need to always remember just to create a sandwich. So we've created our sandwich, one at the bottom and one at the top.
The machine's worth it, isn't it? Because you'll use it a lot.
Every day. Every day. There's not much craft that we do where you don't have to put your hands on your machine. So just run this one through. And then what this is going to do is give you those touchy-feely cards that you get in stores that cost a fortune because they're embossed. You know, so this is now embossed. So now we have you can see it on the back, how it's now embossed.
Beautiful. Look at that.
So you can see it better on the back when it's on TV sometimes.
Yeah, you do.
It's a little bit that way. But let me just show you. Maybe you don't want to use your stamp. Maybe you don't want to use dye. Maybe you don't want to use the layering stencils. Let me show you if you run it through.
That's beautiful. Look at that.
Let's run this through on some gold mirror board.
I
So
love that
today I can't be bothered to use all of the rest of the elements in the box, but I want to be creative and I really need to make a creative card.
Do you know, because you've done this for so many years, but I'm like beginning, I'm like, no, do it all.
Do it all. But let me show you, if you just use one element from Quattro D, and this applies to the hibiscus.
Oh, I love it.
So now we have a 3D
gold
foil.
So then, how would you cut this out?
You could then just put the dye around. Of course, you could have it as a gold embellishment, just put your dye around, but if you just tilt that forward.
How do you put the dye around?
I'll show you now if you like, darling.
Yeah.
So you just put because we're going to cut into our messy plate.
We've got to move on in a minute.
Okay, I'll not do it if you want. I'll just show you. So you would just put your dye around and run it through and it'll cut it out.
And run it through and it will cut it out. Okay, perfect. $34.99. We want to bring you as many sets as we can in 1 hour only. It's a whirlwind of exceptional, beautiful crafting with the amazing Toni, expert crafter. So well done if you got that. I know there's more of you trying to get through, but we've got so much to bring you in such little time. You can go to idealworld.tv and get any remaining stock. Now, what's next?
So I think would you like me to touch on the hibiscus next? The same concept? I'll just talk you through it, or do you want to move on to something else? Sorry, I don't.
I think the other Quattro. Should we do the other Quattro D set? Let's do the other Quattro D set.
Let's just quickly show you guys. So this one's flowers. Flowers are bestsellers in craft. So this is the hibiscus. Absolutely the same concept, guys. The 4-stage system.
So same price.
Same price.
$34.99.
So you have your layering stencils.
Oh, it's 32.
Oh, wow.
£1 cheaper. Now that's funny. I would have paid more for the Eiffel Tower, but there you go. Oh no, you are paying more for the Eiffel Tower. Oh, I need my coffee, Toni. It's been a long morning. 32. Well, this is the lowest price. That's all you need to know. But flowers are the most popular. I meant to say so. I imagine you'd pay more for the flowers.
They absolutely are. So you get the layering stencils, you get your stamp, you get your die, and you get your 3D embossing folder.
Okay.
You can use on its own, together. They all integrate. That's why it's called Quattro D, 4-stage system. If you use all 4, you get the 3D image.
So this is
if you don't, and you
just
just
want a stencil, right? That's a stamp, that's cutting, and that's embossed.
Be creative.
Oh
you do not have to use them in the formation that they are built in. This is just the stamp with some squares.
Beautiful. Wow.
They're so cool in the sense that they can be totally broken down.
I love the 3D as well. Yeah. The 3D aspect. Oh, wow. I mean, for wedding invitations as well that can cost a fortune, you could make them.
Yeah, monochromatic's massive at the moment, you know, so no colour, but maybe just vintage, but great for guys' cards as well. So equally, let me just show you the flower one, and we'll just run this through
This is a great thing to do for summer holidays, isn't it? With
yeah.
kids as
So
well,
I'll just quickly run the hibiscus through on some gold just to show you. Now, when you use your embossing folder, it's raised on one side and sort of like debossed on the other.
Yeah.
Put your card on the raised part, and all that will do is when you put it through the machine, push it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so feel it. If you feel it, can you feel it's raised?
Yeah.
So all I'm going to do is I'm going to put my card on that raised part there, and I'm just going to quickly run this through, and you're going to get a sense of what flowers actually look like instead of like iconic buildings. Now, we do a ton of these, hoping to bring you other designs as well. These are our best sellers. Quattro D we invented 4 years ago, and they've just sold and sold, and so I cannot keep them in stock, to be honest. All the designs.
What's the name Quattro D? What does that mean?
So Quattro is 4.
Okay.
And design. So I named it Quattro D, so you would always remember the 4-stage system. It's easy to remember. And then, but equally, like I say, every element of it, apart from the dye, you wouldn't use on its own.
So it's
just
your
to cut a
business?
shape. It is absolutely.
Do you love what you do? You always love what you do. I always see you doing your little blogs online,
yes.
and you're just always loving it, and your followers love you.
And there we have a nice emboss. I'm just showing you on gold because it seems to stand out a little bit more on TV for you all rather than the white. It does, you can actually see that
effect, can't you?
There we go.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's so pretty, guys. So you could just put that on a card. You've got your fantastic folios. I mean, you wouldn't, but you could just embellish with your bits and pieces from your fantastic folios. You have those words as well, which you could cut proud, and you could just stick them on. Now, these do come with some words. So the Paris Tower actually comes with you are the best. So this is the Paris Tower, and it comes with that. That's a die cut. So I run that through on some black card. And then if you do it with the shiny things, you can have shiny effects on there as well. So you really do have options.
Now, we have got a paper pad bundle coming up as well.
Yep.
145 sheets. We've got to get this in because this is the big one. And
some sales.
Yeah, we've got some amazing bundles.
Is that the one at the side of you, sweetheart? Is that the one we're referring to? Sorry,
We've got colourful paper.
Colourful
paper. Now, I tell you what, there's something about colour. Colour is my friend. I love it. It just makes me feel happy.
Colour.
I love colour. You know, so what do we do with these?
So this is just your matte. You can run these through your machine with all of your die cuts. So you just put it on your plate.
It's really thick and it still works.
Put your die cuts on, run it through, use it for your embellishments, use it for your matte and layers. So for example, let's just say you get the 8x8 and you also get this like 5x7, a multitude of different tones of the peaches, the reds, the lime. So you have pretty much, I would say, every colour you're ever going to need here. So it's a great go-to. So sort of like grab when you need to do crafting.
How do you get them out? Do you have to cut them out?
No, they're just gummed at the top and you just peel them out.
Oh, perfect. So no cutting required. Oh, that's brilliant.
And it's got a slight texture one side and then like a super smoothie on the other side. So two textures. So you get the block there. And then the 8x8 is brilliant if you're a bigger card maker. So you get all of the lovely dual tones as well in here. Unique colours like kitchen colours.
Beautiful colour. Look at that.
Yeah, so the mustardy yellows rather than the sort of like hard tone yellows. So you've just got a plethora of different colours on there. So I'll just show you very quickly. I've used it here to go on the back of this piece of, on this card blank here. And then I would probably just pop a piece of white on top. A lot of people take out the centre because they're like, don't want to waste, but I don't. But you can if you want to be a little bit more frugal with your craft as well. And then all I'm going to do is just to maybe take one of the Paris Towers, and you could pop a Paris Tower on. So you pick the colour on the back that's going to coordinate with your projects beautifully, and probably 99.9% of the time there is going to be a colour in here that's going to coordinate with your project beautifully.
Oh, absolutely. You've got 87 sheets in here and
get
another
both.
58 sheets, and you get the lot. Here we go. Price on screen. Oh, $9.99. Woo! We've got a super saver deal.
It's fantastic.
$9.99. Oh, you can be frugal now.
Yeah.
You can be frugal. $9.99. This is a new arrival. 0800 051 7878. Dial. Go. 145 sheets in total. Almost half. We've got 85, don't we, in this one?
Yeah.
And then you've got 58 in the bigger one, and you've got all these amazingly beautiful colours, new colours in this one as well, and texture. Does this have the different textures as well?
Yeah, it has sort of a texture. It's like a linen effect, isn't it? It's got like that cross-hatch linen effect, which is amazing for your die cutting. You can stamp onto it, but it's better to go onto a bit more smooth. But for die cutting, matte and layers and all that stuff, this is brilliant. And you'll not get this deal anywhere for $9.99. That's all I'm saying to you all, guys. So if you are brand new to craft and you need coloured cardstock in your stash, this is going to be brilliant to get you going. Every colour.
Quality is
fantastic.
They're really lovely.
Because
you know when you feel cards, you know, like handmade cards, they're always thick and really good quality paper, and it's like that. It's really... I don't think you can even rip it.
Yeah, it's a good quality. And the colour, just to have the nice colour tones, which are a little bit unique. You've got your corals in there as well. The mustard tones are what are sort of like brilliant for me. I just love the coppery. These are like things that you would find in vintage cottages and things like that. So it's not your generic green, your Christmas red, because they fit a purpose at Christmas. We understand that, but isn't it nice to have a plethora of different tones with darker undertones, warm, cool undertones? So you've got it all going on.
We've got people multi-buying and stocking up, and as you said, you almost want to divide it into different seasons. So you like, you know, you can. use it throughout the year for birthday cards, but then Christmas cards as well. I mean, I would love it if I received a Christmas card that was handmade. Because you know what people do is they buy cardstock and they just write to so-and-so from so-and-so.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it doesn't really say much. It's like a production line of Christmas cards.
Absolutely.
It doesn't really say much, whereas if someone made one, I'd keep it, I'd treasure it.
Absolutely.
That's really like, I'm thinking of you.
Yeah, I thought about you.
Was that Charlie? Oh, she said she's going to make me a card. Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Because it means so much more, doesn't it? Because it takes effort to do.
Absolutely does.
You know, it doesn't just happen. Oh, look at that.
So that's with the hibiscus. Just run through. Now you could just do a whole bunch of different cards, run them through, have embossed or debossed. You have options. That's the embossed because it's raised, and you have the back because it's debossed.
Oh, actually, so you could put it different ways depending on what you want.
So
There's so many options.
Let's just take the white again, just to show you how.
Is this something you sell as well, or you can get?
This is mine. It's on the website as well.
It's on the website as well.
So now you have something that looks more like parchment.
Oh yeah.
So it brings the detail to the front on there. So do a whole bunch, run them all through, and cut them down, obviously, and mount them onto a card blank and present them in a nice form. And you're going to be so proud. People are going to be like, how have you done that? Tell me how you've done that, because that is blooming awesome. And then
It is. It looks like you've airbrushed it and spent hours.
But if you go real to town, just tap, 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 get all that detail in. There is no rules, guys, with your craft. If you want abstract, if you want art, really, if you press on the whole of this red card here now.
I'm into this because I'm a graduate of art history. I love studying art, so it's something that is close to my heart.
Now this looks like fabric.
Yeah. It does, actually.
So really just play around. Listen, at the end of the day, it's a piece of card. It can go in the bin. It can't it?
Oh, that's
You've not hurt anybody in the process.
But you can have fun. If you muck it up, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's not a problem, is it? It's cardstock at the end of the day. The enjoyment is playing and finding your niche in your craft. What do you actually love in your card making? Is it stamping? Is it embossing? Is it folios, keepsakes, and a little bit more than just an everyday card? You will find that, but the only way that you will find that is by shuffling some paper around and having a play. Get going.
Yeah.
Get the bits and pieces and get going.
I think if you get a load of cardstock just once a month, whoever's birthday, well, I've always got a list. Whose birthday is it this month? Just relax, have a glass of wine in front of the TV, maybe or a cup of tea, and do a bit of that. It could be your relaxation. You never need to buy a card again. But people are going to love you so much more because you haven't just bought a card and gone, oh, here you go, to so-and-so from so-and-so. The actual card that you've made means something.
And you know as well, I was here 2 weeks ago and we did we have on the website, there's still them on, I've seen them, create a card kits where you get your ink pad, you get your foam pad, you get your card, your envelopes, your toppers, your tags in a nice presented box. So if you're thinking, I love everything I've seen, but really I'm still feeling a little bit overwhelmed, I'm not sure where to start, Toni, go on the website, pink box they're called Create a Card Kits, and they are going to be amazing. How much time have we got left?
5 minutes, 4 minutes?
4 minutes, I know.
2-3 minutes. Can we flash that up on the web? I mean, these are flying out. I mean, you get both
I just
of
have
these
one out
for
there.
$9.99. But there you go. If you go to idealworld.tv and then you type in stamps by me, you are going to see everything that Toni does there. So you can have a little flick around and think, oh, I fancy that, I fancy that. You know, add it to your order. Everything is on special today, so do a price comparison and you'll be, you know, ferreting all this away. You should do it this hour because we've got everyone buying this hour. So if something sells out, we can't stop that. So if you see something quickly now that you want, pop it in your basket, check out your basket before the end of the hour.
There's your machine.
Now, there's loads of people. There's the machine. Actually, Tina, we've only got one of the machines left. And Tina S says, good afternoon, lovely ladies, looking as gorgeous as ever. Oh,
Hi,
you can watch
Tina.
again, Tina. Just wants to say, do not hesitate to buy the die cutting machine. It is the best on the market. Loving the show and lots of crafty hugs. Crafty hug, back to you. There's one of those machines left that Toni's used with everything. So do you want to hold it up for 1 second? Is it light?
No, this is not. I have got good biceps.
Solid. Yeah. Oh, wow.
So you know, it has to have some weight to it, sweetheart, because if you're running things through, it needs to hold its place on your counter.
Yeah.
The good thing about it as well, it has the foam base, so it's not going to be rocking. You put it down on your surface, or marking your tables.
Yeah.
It's solid. Once it's down, it's down. When you open the actual box, the handle does come separate. It comes with this little pink rivet in here. Just put the handle on and the rivet, but like I say, we do have the QR code. It's super simple, and then you just put your little mouth down and you run your plates through. It won't get jammed because the plates have been designed in such a way that they're not going to go through at all. You will break the handle before it will actually jam or get stuck. It won't allow you to put anything through that doesn't work, so do not worry. Have confidence in this machine. We launched this January this year. It's been amazing.
Oh, it's best on the market according to all of the craft experts. That's £159 for that one. Last one, look on the web. But right now, £9.99 for 58 sheets of the bigger cardstock, and then you've got 87 sheets of the smaller, all at £9.99. Final call on this. I don't think we have time to do we have time for anything more? We don't have time for anything else, but you could. We can, if it's available on the web, special effects.
Get this, special effects. It looks like it's sparkly, but it's printed. It's faux on the eye. It's brilliant. Get this too.
Oh, I love sparkly.
Sorry, darling.
Oh.
Next time.
You can buy it next time. I've had so much fun.
Thank you,
buy it over the break. If you want to get it over the break, you can keep dialing on the paper for 2 more minutes and check out your basket. And then you've got special effects. If you dial the free phone number, you can go for the still £9.99, but you need to check out your basket. And then if you go to idealworld.tv, see if there's anything left by Stamps by Me. Toni, thank you so much. It's amazing. Thanks for teaching me. Check out your baskets. Good luck.
Start your day with our beauty mornings. Every day from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Discover top beauty products and exclusive deals to enhance your routine. Plus, we'll bring you an extra special beauty buy at 8 a.m. every day. Tune in for tips, trends and incredible savings on must-have items. Beauty mornings, only on Ideal World. Ordering from Ideal World is easy. Step 1. Call our free phone number 0800 051 7878. Step 2. Press the hash key to reserve your item. Step 3. If you're a new customer, we will put you through to one of our friendly customer care agents. Or if you're a regular customer, enter your PIN and confirm your order. And just like that, your amazing products will be on their way to you. Wondered how much you could save if you stayed up just a little longer? Introducing the Ideal World Outlet every night from midnight to 2 a.m. We're bringing you exclusive deals on your favourite Ideal World products at prices you won't believe. Find deals so good you'll question your bedtime. But hurry! These deals vanish when the clock strikes 2. Stay up late, save big! Ideal World Outlet. Tune in tonight and grab your deal before it disappears. Shop the best from Ideal World, including one of our biggest items of the day, today's Star Buy. Save with our amazing prices on items handpicked by our buyers. But hurry, it's only for 24 hours. Today's Star Buy, every day at midday. Start your day with our beauty mornings. every day from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Discover top beauty products and exclusive deals to enhance your routine. Plus, we'll bring you an extra special beauty buy at 8 a.m. every day. Tune in for tips, trends and incredible savings on must-have items. Beauty Mornings, only on Ideal World. Ordering from Ideal World is easy. Step 1. Call our free phone number 0800 051 7878. Step 2. Press the hash key to reserve your item. Step 3. If you're a